Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install the Navi-it navigation system. This particular one is for Mazda 6 2010, actually 2008 2013 for the Europe models, and 2009 2013 for the US models. For the manual, they have a QR code that you can scan, and you can download the manual. They gave me the instructions on a piece of paper, but it's so difficult for me to read because it's not very clear. So I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use my knowledge for this. But look at this navigation system. When I first time opened the box, I was shocked. I was like, what? Something is missing. Wow. Look at these days, how big they are. Because they don't need CDs anymore. They're so thin. So this is the screen. It's a 9-inch screen. It looks like this. And it comes with the trim for the Mazda 6. I should have unplugged this first. This is the screen. These are the trim. They fit the European models. They should fit the North American models too. And this is perfect because I didn't have this one anymore. So it comes with a couple of screws. You simply put the screen in here first, like this, and with these screws you just screw the screen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to explain you the wiring. You have an antenna plug. Don't know if this is going to work. Mine could be digital. Then you have a plug for the video, for the backup camera video. This is for USB. This is another USB. You can replace one of these USBs with this one. I have no idea what it is. Looks like a coax cable. Who knows? Then you have a mic. You simply plug the mic in. Then you have all the video in and video out and audio auxiliary. The only wire which I'm going to use is the video out for the front view camera. This is the plug that's going to go into the car plug. I'm going to use this back brown wire for the backup camera. So this one will start in combination with the video. This will gonna turn the power for the backup camera when I back up. This is the COM bus. And pretty much these are the wires. Let's make a review of this navigation system. And I'll tell you my impressions, if I like it, and most importantly, I'm going to tell you if it's going to fit the US model. And let's do not forget the GPS antenna, which is going to be mounted right here. We've installed the 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty good fitment. It looks really good. Let's see how this is going to fit on my sister's Mazda 6. This is the model number. This is the COM bus. So guys, this is the 2010 Mazda 6 for the North American market. We bought it from Canada, and me and my family, including my sister and her family, moved out of Canada and we moved back to Europe. So that's where I bought this one from. This is actually for the European models, and I'm really curious if this is going to work. It looks pretty much the same. The plug looks the same. So if this is gonna work, I'm gonna be super happy. You might gonna find this this specific brand under different names. Because pretty much they're all made in China, in my opinion. They're all the same. And if you're gonna see the display like this one, I'm pretty sure, even if it has a different name, it's been sold by a different company, I'm pretty sure it's the same product fabricated in China too. So I'm not going to show you how I'm going to remove this because I have 2 more videos with the installation of the Eon navigation system on this Mazda 6 US model. So I'm not going to show you how to remove that. I just want to install it to see if it fits, and I'm also going to make a review of this specific brand. Yeah, let's do a comparison between these two. This is the factory one. As you can see, it's pretty massive, and this is the replacement. Super thin. Now I knew this is going to be an issue. The North American models, they have digital antennas. As you can see, this is the antenna, this is the main plug, and this is for the auxiliary, which is here, located right here, which we don't use anymore. But I don't have the wire. This is for the auxiliary, which I disconnected already long time ago. But this is the antenna. It's a digital antenna because the antenna on the North American models is located actually in the back windshield. So for this one I need an adapter. That means that this stereo at this moment is not going to have radio. I already have the GPS installed. The wires goes down there and it comes here somewhere. Gotta find it. I have also the wire for the backup camera and for the front view camera. This is the wire for the backup camera, and I have one for the front view camera, and I have to find the GPS wire somewhere here. These are all the other cables from the previous stereo. Yeah, so this is the GPS which I'm going to use. This was for the front view camera, which is this one, but this is not going to fit. As you can see, this stereo has the analogic antenna, and I don't have the wire because I have a digital. Now I have to connect my backup camera here, the video, and my backup camera red wire to this brown wire here. You pretty much have to watch my other videos to understand what I did in order to connect the front view camera, because I have a button right here. Okay, so let me show you. I have 2 cables. This is for the front view camera and has the red wire, but which is not connected, and this is for the backup camera, absolutely identical, with the red wire, which is connected. So I'm going to connect the front view camera with my video out. This red wire I'm going to connect it to the back brown from the stereo, and the yellow I'm going to connect it to the other yellow, which is for the backup camera. All I have left is to attach this bracket to the bottom of the stereo with a couple of screws, 1, 2, 3, which were not included, but I found some super tiny ones which I'm going to use, and they look like this. Let me explain the wires. I have the brown, which is called back, from the stereo, which comes from this big plug, connected to the red wire from the backup camera. This yellow, which has 2 blue wires, is going to get connected to the jack from the backup camera. I have this video out connected to the jack for the front view camera. I have the GPS connected right here. Already had that wired. I also have a mic, which was already connected. I just had to put it in that plug. Where's the plug for the... I have to connect it now. So I have another jack here somewhere. I have to find. This one is for the mic. Okay, this one I'm going to connect. It's too short from this angle. And this plug was pretty hard to get in. I have to use a plier actually, because I believe the two pins, the big pins, were too big for the Mazda, for my Mazda. But it got in. It should work right now. I'm going to move it back, make all the connections, including the backup camera. The wire for the backup camera has been cut at the back. I have to fix that one for sure. But I can test everything else except for the radio too, because I don't have the antenna. So I only film at night because that's the only time of the day when I have some extra time for this type of jobs. What else that I noticed is that this stereo doesn't have the screws at the back, so it's basically going to be held in place by those clips. Two at the top through here, this is going through here, and two at the bottom. So pretty much it stays like this, no screws for it. I'm going to use my drill, reattach this stereo. It's gonna hold the top, okay, like this, okay. And the bottom is going to be held by this other one. Hope that you can see now, but these clips are going to hold the stereo in place. One and two on this string. As long as it stays there, it doesn't bother me. Good. If you want to pull it, it's going to come off, but it stays pretty well. I'm glad they give me this part, because on the other stereos they don't give you this part. You have to take it off your stereo and put it there. But I believe that my sister threw away the previous stereo with that part, and now I'm glad that I got this one. So it fits really well. There's some tiny gaps here. They're almost perfect. Let's give it a try. Let's put the trims back in place and let's give it a try. I have the USB, both USBs on this side here. These are the old ones are connected to this camera, but I'm not gonna touch these. I'm gonna cut them off, and pretty much it's installed except for the radio, because I don't have the analogic to digital plug. Before I finish with the trims, I want to see if it starts. The backup camera is not going to work. Oh, nice. Suzuki. Racetech. You can see the name here, Racetech. I think that's the name of the Combus. Android. It starts. It's a good news. Android is starting. I'm in the underground, so I have no network here. Pretty sure it's not gonna work. But at least it's working. It has power, it's connected. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's working. So I don't have internet yet, but I'm gonna test it during the day or during the night, outside mostly. that's beautiful. So yeah, I'll play with this later. I'll check everything, I'll test it out, and I'll tell you my impression. There's a video here.
In the development of automotive,
the stereo displays the speed, which is fairly accurate, I have to tell you. So say now I'm 40 on my car. 40. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, it cannot be that accurate. Only the government has those super performance GPS devices that can track you while you're speeding on desert. So I'm impressed that the GPS signal is pretty good. When I go in reverse, the camera starts by itself. For the front view camera, I have a power button here, but apparently I blew a fuse, and that one works for sure because I tested yesterday. Settings, you have the device port, it shows you the plugs. Go back again, this is the other one. System information, sound settings, factory settings. If you want to enter into the factory settings, you enter 8888. Okay, the only thing that I had to change here, it's under protocol settings. I selected the campus that I have, which is Race, and I selected Mazda 6, and then I clicked save. It's already been selected. Key light settings. Okay, you can change the colors from here. Key light settings. So if you want to have orange for this, I'm talking about these lights here, I selected blue, and once you select blue, you save, and that's it. Mine was already selected. Car settings, I cannot set this up, set into car. It takes me out of the menu. Android settings, go to settings. On the network and internet, you have to not connect it. I'm going to connect it to my phone. First thing, I have to turn on the hotspot on my phone. So I have an Android phone, Samsung. Under settings, go on connections, mobile hotspot, turn it on. The moment I'm going to turn this on, the stereo is going to recognize my phone. There you go, it's connected because I already did it once. Go back. You have data usage. You can turn on the hotspot so that you can give internet to others. Display, wallpaper, that's not important here. Security, storage, location. You can send, security and location. We can choose find my device. That way you know exactly where your car is. But you need the app, so I'm gonna get this app in the Apple stores. You have to be signed in, so I haven't signed in because this is not my vehicle. I'm gonna leave it to the owner of the vehicle to sign in on Google Play, and then they can also upload a lot of other apps. Going back to volume settings, you can set up the volume for the media, for the calls, for the mixing radio. Brightness, you can choose the brightness. At night I noticed that it's super bright, so am I gonna dim this off. Navigation, if you upload more apps, then you can choose Waze or other apps that you might have. GPS detection, it's pretty accurate. I'm gonna show you once I'm gonna go on the navigation. Steer and learn. This is the feature that I found that I'm really happy about it, because I thought it's not gonna work with the controls on the stereo. You simply choose the button that you want on the steering wheel. For example, I want to choose volume plus, and then I'm gonna push this button up, hold, and then setup success. I press button down, I'm gonna hold this down until I get the setup success. Then mode, I press mode, I go on my steering wheel, I hold mode, and then setup success. I press mute, I go on my steering, I'm gonna hold mute until I get the same message. Then I have two more buttons, up and down, which I'm gonna select them for forward and reverse. Plus that one, and I'm gonna hold, failed, sorry, press, hold, success, and one more, this one, down. That's it. So now let's test it out. Let's go out of this, press the volume up, volume down. As you can see, it works. It doesn't show me anything else other than the race tech on the top. Mode, I can change the modes, but I have to go on radio or something. See, once I press mode, it changes. Then mute works, and if I listen to some music, see, I go to the next one like this. So it's pretty good. It works. Oh guys, I'm going to show you something else. I found some more options. I want to have answer phone and close phone with this forward option. So I'm going to select this one and button down, hold, success. Then this one, close. Oh my god, so now when I'm gonna answer the phone, oh, that's so cool. I can answer from this button directly up, and close from this button down. Logo settings, you go on internal logos, and you choose the one for your car. In my case was Mazda, already selected. Mazda. We have them all here. It's pretty good. So when you start the vehicle, it's gonna start with your car logo. Anyway, it's there. I already selected mine. Logo settings, other settings, float bar, handbrake, hand off. I want to turn this off so I can watch videos while driving. There's the Bluetooth. Bluetooth's already connected to my phone. Let's say I want to call someone. I tested yesterday, and the mic is pretty good. You have contacts. I didn't import any contacts because it's not my car, as I just mentioned. You know, and if you want to listen to music on Bluetooth, let's go now on my library on YouTube and play some music. If I want to play the next song on my YouTube channel, plus let's say now it's playing, right? I can go to the next song like this, or I can simply use the steering wheel buttons. Next. Pretty cool. You will be able to watch videos while driving. Please, what? Oh, I pressed that button. Okay, so if you want to get rid of this option, you go back in settings, steering, others, handbrake on. You have to have this off, this option here, handbrake off. Now let's play. This is a video that I have, 1080p.
It's pretty good. It works, right? But once you go into 4K videos, oh, by the way, I have an USB connected, right? This is placed for my USB. Now, if I want to go to the next video, which is 4K video, this is what happens. I'm gonna turn the sound on because this is copyright-free music. It's very laggy. It doesn't work. Look at this. It's just terrible. This is a family video. Yeah. Look at the image. Super slow. Freezes all the time. Here's another one. So these are 4K videos. It's not gonna play 4K videos. It's really terrible. There you go. But 1080p. 1080p. So everything has to be 1080p if you want to watch a video. For example, if you are with your kids, I do not recommend to watch videos while driving. You can listen. This is on my USB, so you can listen to the music on USB. Radio, I don't have that antenna adapter, so the radio doesn't work now. Bluetooth is this, is the phone. And then navigation. Navigation, because it's on Google Maps, it's a bit slow. So let's go, let's say I want to go to Bucharest. Trying to click search. There you go. Directions. Start. You might want to try other apps that might be faster. Let's see how accurate the GPS is while driving. Okay, I got it. 2 hours. Oh, got it. Start. Okay, can you start? Oh, okay. Start driving now.
In 150 meters, turn left.
I'm trying to not follow the map to see if it notices and how accurate it is.
Turn left. Then, turn right. In 50 meters, at the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right instead of left. See what happens. Come on, it's slow.
In 200 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
I mean, it works. And as soon as I sign in on Google, YouTube works. As you can see, you can watch videos. Apparently I played a video or something. one of my videos. There you go. YouTube. Yeah, you just go here, press this mic, IKEA. Yeah, it's pretty good. Press enter. Yeah, it works. So you might have the voice command too. The sound is, it's not super loud, it's good enough. Oh, actually I have a, yeah, this is copyright free music. Okay, sound, volume. Yeah, the sound is pretty good. I mean, as expected, it's not a premium sound, but it sounds really good. It's probably the same or a bit better than the factory. These are just the factory speakers anyway. For what this car is going to be used is more than enough. As you can see, there are two tiny gaps in both ends like this. But other than that, it fits really well and it works well on the Mazda 6 US model. Okay, now I'm pissed off. I'm driving a 45,000 euro vehicle, which is equivalent of 60,000 Canadians, and I have a 12.5 inch screen and I don't have YouTube video and video playing. That's ridiculous. I have to crack that stereo somehow. This is one of the beauty about those aftermarket stereos. You can have a lot more features that you will never gonna get into your stereos, factory stereos, because they have to follow some government policies and regulations. And this is the reasons why you might want to have an aftermarket stereo for your vehicle. Probably the sound is not going to be the best, but that's the least to worry about, because it's loud enough. It's not very crisp, it's not very premium, if you want to take it that way. But for the features that you get and the apps that you can upload with this aftermarket stereo, it's unlimited. As I mentioned, you can upload from Play Store other apps that you can use. You can use the torque, but then you also need that device for it, so that you can basically the stereo is going to read the parameters of a vehicle as you're driving, you know, temperatures, oil pressure and all that stuff. If you want to know how I install the front view camera, you have to watch one of my previous videos, because I have explained in detail how to connect the front view camera but not have it powered on all the time, because you might waste your battery. So you have to have it installed through a button. The power comes from this plug, but I need a fuse to change, because now I have zero power coming to my plug, so I blew a fuse. I'm going to show you how the front view camera works. This is the smallest fuse that I could find in Europe. This is the Mazda 6 fuse. Oh my god, I hope this will work. It's so big. If not, I gotta look into my toolbox to see if I have some parts from my previous Mazda 6. Okay, I found a mistake. The front view camera should be connected to CVBS in 1. The reason why I couldn't find it, because I was looking for the video in. Start the car. Mazda. So now I'm gonna back up. The camera starts. Okay. Moving backwards into this parking, let's say. Okay, now I want to move the front, but I do not see what happens. I turn this on from this button here. I go on not there, I go on this auxiliary, and then see this, when this button is actually on, the camera is on. See the front now? I'm moving forward. The camera needs to be changed, but at least it's working. If you want to turn this off, you simply turn the power button off from it. You want to get out, you just go back to main menu. So when this light is on, that means the camera is on. If I want to back up, the backup camera is going to get over that. It's a priority. Moving forward, if you stay on auxiliary, that's going to be on. And there you go, that's the fix too. That's it. So guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.